I don't know why it was taking so long. But what's up, people?
Listen, Riker hit the go button on Streamlabs and it was like spinning for a while, and I was like, you remember when I tried to do a charm reading by myself over there and that happened
I was gonna
for
cry.
an hour?
I was gonna. Do you need to post anything else to Instagram?
No. I stopped posting it when we went live because I never remember.
Okay.
So,
Just
welcome.
want to make sure.
Welcome to the stream. We're doing Ouija board sessions because you guys voted for it on Instagram. But we're gonna put a twist on it so that it's a little bit different. If you guys have never seen this tarot deck, if you want it, it's going to be in the description. We have an affiliate link there, so if you guys are interested in this deck, go and purchase it. But this deck is the Occult Tarot Deck, and it is a deck that is associated every single one of the tarot cards to a specific daemon. And daemon means like fallen angel, that sort of thing. So if you probably know Asmodeus, the top card there, or Beelzebub, which a lot of people talk about. The top four are very common ones that people know. So we have decided that we're going to shuffle this deck and we're going to randomly choose one of the daemons and we're going to try to conjure them, talk to them with our Ouija board.
Yeah.
But let's go into some disclaimers with this. As a medium, the way that I perceive Ouija boards and how they work is I see it very much as like the board itself is attached to some sort of like pocket dimension sort of place, and that pocket dimension place is the in-between of where a soul can be in order to communicate with you. So they can either be physically here. Sorry, I'm sick. Sorry, Riker's sick too. But they can either be physically here, manipulating you to move the planchette to where it needs to be, or they can be in this quote-unquote pocket dimension in order to be able to connect with the Ouija board. And if you have, like, the mass-produced ones like this one has a lot of things that are also connected to it because a lot of energy is put towards this, like, mass-produced sort of vibe. So a lot of times you will get gatekeepers that come along with your Ouija board. This board has a gatekeeper.
Do you need water?
No.
We call it the corporate demon.
We call it the corporate demon because it's a mass-produced board and we just think it's funny.
Yeah, this is a Hasbro one. Like,
yeah.
It is. And we have some other ones that aren't, that like don't have
off-screen.
Yeah.
They're Etsy ones. If you guys are interested in any of the boards, that is also going to be linked down below. All of our boards I put them in a kit. But the ones that are in the back there are from Etsy, and they're specifically, like, handmade. So they have more of an association to a specific pocket world to them, whereas the mass-produced ones kind of all have the same one. Or at least that's how I perceive it as a medium. I don't know if you do the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know, these ones feel very, like, I don't know, I feel like when people talk about Ouija boards, like, being, like, scary, these ones, if you're, like, are probably what people would think of, just because it has, like, a dark thing attached to it. It doesn't mean that, like, it's dangerous. It is just the, like, gatekeeper that controls who you're talking to. And the other ones have that, but it's some of them have it, but it's in a very
my board
different
does
way.
not have a gatekeeper, but it's very much associated to me. My board is kind of like strings that are all attached to the board that are attached to different places. So if you have two cups and a string in between it and you can like talk to your friend from really far away, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But we call the gatekeeper with this board the corporate demon because he's a bit trickstery and he doesn't really like other people other than Riker, because the board's associated to Riker.
Yeah, so, I've had this board for years, like since I was 17.
So he trolls everyone else.
Yeah.
And the light's on. We also have ghost hunting equipment back here in this corner. So if you guys see it go on and you are a member, we have emotes for you guys to let us know. So we have cat balls, which are the colorful ones that go off, a flashlight, and a REM pod. We just don't have the REM pod one.
Yet.
It like went off when you said yet.
Yet.
So
And
let
we
us
also
know.
still have Henry over here. Don't worry.
Yeah, Henry's still down there.
Henry's over here. And also, as you guys can see, we have
Puppy cam, right?
yeah. If you can see right here, we have a puppy. Oh, look at her. We have a puppy cam, so you guys
That's
can
UA.
see our new puppy UA. So she's currently napping in her crate. So
Yeah. So a lot of people are afraid of Ouija boards, and there's a lot of fear-mongery stuff associated to Ouija boards. So people are afraid that they're going to like attach to them, create portals, create attachments to them, bring dark things to them. And when you do Ouija board readings, if you believe something like that's going to happen, a lot of times you manifest that sort of thing is going to happen. But that again comes from a very fear-mongery place. When Ouija boards were first created, it was literally just a game to talk to your past relatives. They were talking to like Aunt Susie Lou, and it wasn't scary until people started making videos and movies about like people having their heads spin backwards and throwing up green slime. So
yeah, I don't know. Using a Ouija board is no different than using like a pendulum, tarot deck, anything. It's just a divination communication tool.
Yeah.
So as long as you like are using it, knowing that that's all it is, it can't really hurt you. But if you're like convinced that something is going to come through and like harm you from it, you're more likely to be affected by it. But it's still I'm not going to say it's like not likely, but I feel like
I think
it's
it's
very
more so deals with the mentality of who's doing it.
yeah. Because I don't know, like I've used Ouija boards for years and I've had no like issues really.
Yeah.
Like
You haven't had like a poltergeist throw you across the room.
yeah, is it okay to use it alone? I've used this specific board alone more than I've used it with other people, and I've had no issues. Like you could Zal, you can make your own Ouija board. Like you can make your own. It's literally just a tool to communicate with spirit. You can use it like we've talked to people's spirit guides through a Ouija board. We've talked to just like human souls, angels.
We're doing demons today.
Yeah, so it's not just like negative things. And I know it's like, I know the title's like, we're conjuring demons. We're going to be calling them. Yeah, we're going to be calling them forward to talk if they choose to.
Yeah, they can choose not to.
Yeah, Em and I have, like, we've tested this once before, just like on our own one night, just for kind of shits and giggles. We wanted to see like if it would work, and
that's that one, right? We talked to this guy.
I think we talked to him at one point. I know we talked to trying to find the specific. Not Cameo.
But while you find that,
Like
there are a lot of other ritualistic things that are associated to a Ouija board. So like, you have to say like hello, goodbye. You have to like do like 3 circles one way and 3 circles the other way. And like, if that's gonna help you detach yourself from like the board, talking to spirit, that sort of thing, and make you feel comfortable, do those things. Me and Riker don't really do that sort of thing. So like, there's like ideas of you can have the planchette on the Ouija board when you're not touching it, or if you're doing this, if you're like using it, you can't take your hands off the planchette. There's a lot of different associations of how to use a Ouija board correctly, but the way that we view it is there's no correct way, there's no wrong way. So whatever makes you feel like connected to what you're doing is the way that you should do it.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that like you need to be properly protected while doing things. That is a very personal thing that is very much up to you to figure out how you feel protected doing it. Em and I have our own protections that we like, that we have to keep us safe. So that is why we're kind of nonchalant about things, because we're safe. We know nothing bad is going to happen to us because we're covered, you know. Flashlight.
Yeah. So, if you guys have questions at all about what we just talked about, let us know.
Vanessa. Hi.
Well, who's excited?
Yeah, also, hi everyone. Sorry, I know there's like a lot of you in here already.
Just need to do some back lore, you know?
Yeah, I just gotta get into it. So yeah, do you guys have any questions about like Ouija boards, what we're doing before we get started?
While you guys answer, we also went to go see Cody and Satori.
Yeah, so we never
And we
talked
forgot
about
to
it.
talk about it.
Yeah, we said that we were gonna have like a stream where we talked about like meeting them after we met them, but then we got sick, so we kind of forgot about it. But we met Cody and Satori.
Yeah, we went to a meet and greet, and the meet and greet was not what I expected, because I was expecting like a YouTuber meet and greet. This was more of a celebrity meet and greet, so it was kind of like, Riker calls it like a mixer type thing.
Yeah.
It was like in a like banquet hall type thing.
Yeah, so it was very much like there were tables, drinks, like a little like salad bar type thing. And so you could just kind of walk around and mingle with everyone. It wasn't like a structured meet and greet. So, which was like different from meet and greets I've like been like to in the past, because I've only been to conventions where like you stand in a line, you meet them, you take a picture, you go, or else like concerts where again you're in a line, you take a picture, you say hi, and then you go. So puppy cam makes me want to cry tears of joy. Yeah, she's very sleepy. She's been very sleepy just constantly lately. But yeah, we met Cody and Satori. They're so fucking nice. They're like very, very sweet. We talked to them briefly about like doing our knocking method. They gave us some tips about like what they think we should do. We talked about, I know someone asked about like the issues going on. They are well aware of like all of the like hate and controversy and everything, but they're very, very, very sweet. Like we got to, I was gonna say I can show you guys the picture, because I was like, we took a picture with them while M's dying.
I've been dying since last week.
Yeah, sorry, with everything going on of like getting back from California, we literally got back from California, and then 2 days later went to go see Cody and Satori,
and then got sick,
and then got sick, and then got a puppy,
and now we're here.
But look, there's us with Cody and Satori. We got to meet them.
It was a good time. And please take medicine.
Medicine doesn't really help very much.
Well, I mean, the decongestant helped for a while, but you're not supposed to take that after like 5 days or so, because otherwise you like, it doesn't work. And honestly, when I was a child, I used to take it all the time. That was a bad idea. I didn't know any better.
Yeah. But yeah, we got to meet Cody and Satori, which was super cool. They told us that other people have figured out their own knocking method, which is cool. And then we, they told us to maybe try one of us doing the Estes method, and suggested like one of us, I think they said me, potentially like cross wrists and touch like this
while we're doing that.
The Estes method. So we need to try that at some point.
Do demons actually torture people? No, not necessarily. We want to do a podcast about this, but dark entities are, the reason why we think they're dark, evil, whatever, is because they have associations to things that people think are bad. So like Asmodeus, he's associated to lust. He isn't necessarily like causing bad things to happen. A lot of times he is helping people in association to lust. So like if you have a lot of like trauma in that area,
sexual trauma,
then he's gonna come in and help you deal with those things. But us as people are like, oh my god, he deals with this dark thing, and we think he's evil. So it's not like how we, like, it's not like how a lot of people like want to make it out as this like horrible scary thing. But if you think about everything as a collective of energy, dark entities, demons, quote unquote evil, is a part of the collective. The collective is one living being. We are a part of the collective. Why would dark entities come in and torture us if we are a part of them? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So.
And then is there a hierarchy of demon authority? If so,
yes.
Who's there in the bottom of the chain? Bottom of the chain in terms of like demons are gonna be like your less sentient ones. Like demons like these are gonna be like Beelzebub, Baphomet, Asmodeus, like these ones with names that are like, because I think these are from the like 72 like Goetia, I think, some or like 78, something like that.
Are they archangels?
Some of them are like fallen, like Lucifer is in this, so he's considered a demon, but he is also considered like an archangel that is a fallen angel. So a lot of like, that's also the thing, is a lot of demons like I was researching him earlier today. Is he not right here? Anyways, Azazel, he is technically a like fallen angel, but people view him as a demon. But he's like the one who gives like, he gave the like forbidden knowledge to humans and things. So a lot of that is also just perception. Like things that are fallen, people are like, oh, that's evil. Not necessarily. Like, it's, I don't know.
Well, the ranking system, the way I view it, is similar to angels. So if you understand, there's like 9 ranks of angels, and then they're put into quote unquote what they say choirs of angels. So it's same but different, but it's like there's those ranks of angels, but there's also the things that are below that that don't have as much sentience. So like, I don't know, I think Beelzebub, for example, is an archdemon, so he's technically an archangel that was fallen. So he's on the first tier of angels. He's on the first choir, if that makes sense. So they are technically ranked based upon how much energy they have.
Kayla said, I can't wait to send you the Oracle of Fallen Angels. Their depiction is amazing. I can't wait. Is the angel deck down here? I think it's upstairs.
I think it's upstairs.
Yeah. I have an angel deck. So another one, we could also do the like, we can talk to like angels.
Do that
another
another
time.
one.
Yeah, I'm saying for like a different stream.
Yeah.
For a different stream, we could do that. But, I'm intrigued by demon possession. Is there any truth to possessions being a negative entity and not necessarily a demon or the devil? Yeah, I personally do not believe that like demonic possession is as common as people make it out to be.
No.
Because like Emma's talking about, like, demons don't need to like torture you. I don't think that, like, can it happen? Sure, I'm not gonna say no, but I don't think it's going to be something where like, if you don't, like, if you're using a Ouija board and you accidentally forget to say goodbye, I don't think that like a demon is gonna come possess you just because you didn't do that. It's very much like, I don't know, it'd be like very rare cases of it actually happening. Same with like getting a dark attachment, like one that's like actually trying to harm you and hurt you. What are you looking at?
Trying to decide if that's a very big spider or a piece of dirt.
Where?
In the crawl space.
I think that's dirt.
Cool.
I'm gonna say it's dirt. It's dirt. Sorry, you can't just like look off
I didn't know
into
you were
the
looking
into
at
the.
me.
Well, I can see you in there, and I can also feel you looking this way. You're sitting next to me. More likely to have an attachment than possession. Still, no. Like, I don't know. People view attachments as like, if you like go, I don't know, like if you go to a haunted location, you're gonna leave with like an attachment. That's not really gonna happen. I don't know.
Well, the way I view attachments is if you have a dark thing that is around you, a lot of times it's helping you to deal with something that you are dealing with internally. So a lot of times you'll have dark things around you if you're super depressed or if you have a lot of anxiety about something, and this little dark like ball of energy just keeps poking at that part of you, and it forces you to have to deal with those. And it causes you to be like, oh my god, I'm so sad about X, Y, and Z. I don't want to be sad about it anymore. So you start doing things to help heal yourself. So that's the way I view an attachment. That's why it's always confusing to me when someone's like, you're going to go to a haunted location and pick up an attachment. And I'm like, I don't think so, unless you're like really not okay and going to this haunted location has made you more not okay because of like maybe something really traumatic happened there and it triggers you and you like bring something with you in that association. But it's also just going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
That's why when we're like doing this and talking to demons, we're very like casual about it. Like we talk about like Asmodeus, like there's like the Ouija board demon called like Zozo. We tried talking to him once and instead Asmodeus came forward and he started talking to us about content, business, things that we should do. So the first thing he said was need podcasts now. So we started a podcast. So it's not like Asmodeus is like trying to do anything harmful by telling us to start a podcast. Yeah. He's just helping, like he was just helping us do things. And he still like helps us do things frequently. Most of the time we like when we're using the Ouija board, Asmodeus is kind of the one that we talk to a lot. Like he's kind of the main person. He has
a very solid energy, so it's very easy to talk to him.
Yeah, and it's very easy to know when it's him, what he's talking about, and he's very like clear and direct. Because there are other like I don't know, when using like the Ouija board, we can tell who is like talking to us based on like how it feels when we're using it. So like Asmodeus is very solid, so it feels like there's, at least to me, it feels like there's like if my hand is here and M's is here, it feels like there is a third like someone heavy hand pulling it that way. Whereas like if it's like spirit guides, it usually is a lot lighter and it's kind of a lot harder, and usually they're not as accurate because they're not as like
they don't have as much energy.
Yeah,
in that sort of way.
So like angels and like demons typically like give from our like at least like what we've done
from
using Ouija boards, from our experience, give more like clear direct answers. Yeah, spirit guides are more choppy, and like human spirits can be hit and miss. It depends on like what you like. It depends on the soul.
You can work with devils or demons just like those that work with deities. Yes.
There's like it's especially common in like because obviously this is kind of like the psychic medium.
Yeah,
like,
we're on mediumship
corner. But like if you go more into like the like witchcraft corner of spirituality, you'll find a lot of people who work with demons like Asmodeus, Lucifer, Lilith, Beelzebub, Leviathan, Baphomet. Like it's a very common thing, but
yeah, I follow a girl that has she works with Leviathan and also works with Jesus Christ. So like, and it's not a big deal at all. But there's a lot of people who are like, oh my god, why would you even utter their name? And it's like, if you're scared of that sort of energy, that's when you're going to attract negative things to you, because that fear is something that is instilled in you. You have a quote-unquote attachment that's poking at that to release it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they can still be trolls. Like, they have senses of humor. They've, like, I don't know, they're very chill. I'm gonna go ahead and skip these ads. I don't know, it's very much just like your perception of it. So if you're like worried about it and you feel like something might happen to you when using a Ouija board, don't use a Ouija board. Yeah. If you can, like, if you understand and you feel comfortable doing it, by all means you can do it. Like, we have people in the community who have played with Ouija boards their entire life and it's been completely fine. So it's very much like up to you to decide what you're comfortable with, and
the demon Voldemort.
And go with that.
So the way this is gonna work, again, we're going to shuffle this deck that has demons inside of it. We're gonna choose a demon, and then if you guys would like to ask this specific demon questions, we're gonna use the Ouija board to ask them questions about things. Yeah. And we'll like read you the card and what they're like associated with and that sort of thing. Yeah. So if you guys want to ask them like any of the demons questions about like who they are, what they do, about demons in general, spiritual questions, whatever, by all means do it. I'm probably gonna do a disclaimer and say if you're asking like too many specific questions about like your spirit guides or something like that, we're probably going to skip those for today because we do a lot of those with Ouija board. Well, it's also, we're doing it in association to daemons. Yeah. So we're not talking to spirit guides, we're talking to daemons. Yeah. So We're doing a Damon stream today.
Yeah, so we'll when we like pull them, I think it'd be cool for us to like talk like when we pull them to talk about how their energy feels and how it feels when we're talking them through the board, so we can kind of explain it to you guys, and like because I know that like Cece just asked if we can describe them when we pop up. Yeah, we can like talk about like what they feel for us, everything like that. So
what else was I gonna say? Oh, so if you guys are interested in asking questions, we have a like ranking order of who gets their questions answered first. So I just want to explain it so you guys know that we're not trying to skip people. So if you do super chat gets first priority. If you are a member, so if you losing my voice, you have a green name, you are
second priority.
Member, you are second priority. Last priority is the rest of the names.
Yeah.
So,
and this is also a disclaimer. You do not have to super chat. You do not have to join members. You can just ask questions, and we try to answer as many as possible. There are times where you'll get an influx of super chats out of nowhere, so we try to catch up. So again, we're not trying to like ignore you, and usually we will go back and chat and try to pull more out, but I don't want you guys to think that like you are obligated in any way to like pay or do any monetary thing. This is a free stream that we're just hanging out doing. If you want to support, by all means you can, but it is not necessary.
Cool. Got it. Now we're gonna do this. You do it. Is more room for you.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so we're gonna shuffle a deck and pick a Damon.
How's the puppy? She's doing great.
She is upside down currently in her crate.
She slept all night last night.
Literally from 12 a.m. to 7-ish.
This one wanted to come out.
a.m.
Astaroth. So this says, tells how the angels fell, reveals the past, present, and future, and teaches the liberal science. So I'll show you what this kind of looks like. Allison!
Oh, what's up? Hello, Allison.
Thank you so much for gifting 5 members.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
People that got gifted memberships.
So I'll put the who we're talking to up here so you guys can
remember.
I'm gonna add like a text thing real quick. These old.
You're good. I'm just trying not to have a tickle in my throat. Who we are talking to. We conjured this person. This guy.
Me. So that way
A dude riding a very scary, like, jackal wolf dog thing.
Yeah. Has like
Man
human
bear
hands.
pig. It was really hard for me not to say man bear pig, so it's fine. What are we using this? Just
Yeah, this is actually I mean
Aurora moves way better than the planjet, my guy.
oh my gosh, it does. Although I would be scared that we would click something and like somehow delete stream.
You know we would. I'm glad people know what man bear pig is, because I literally cannot handle it. That is who I am on the inside. South Park.
Yeah. Use the mouse. We would end up clicking on something and deleting.
We would end stream.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, so if you guys have questions, let us know. But Astaroth, will you talk to us? Is this Astaroth? Sometimes they go to us. Great, just want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
He kind of feels like he feels like this and then a drop. Does that make sense?
It feels like this might be very hyper specific and really weird. So I don't know if this makes any sense, but it feels as like, you know, like when you order a McDonald's Sprite and you drink it for the first time and that it like is so much, you're like, holy shit, and then it like goes away immediately. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
It feels like, you know, those rides where they like go up to the top and then they drop you. That's what his energy feels like.
Yeah.
It's a bit spinny.
It's spicy. It is very like it is very spicy. Sprite demon.
It's the Sprite demon. Okay. Do they know if my angel is a daemon? Is our James Angel a daemon? Which you can also see how it moves. It's slow and then
Yeah. I saw that Mariah asked, oh sorry, let me scroll up a bit. Are you a necessary part of balance for people on Earth? So like are daemons a necessary part of balance for people on Earth?
yes.
Can you explain how? R A. Is this multiple words? Okay. How many words?
3.
Okay. First word. First word. B. A. P.
Baptize? Okay.
Second word.
D. O.
Q. Dairy Queen.
Dairy
I'm just thinking about Dairy Queen. That's just me.
Any other letters? S.
I don't know what he's trying to spell.
Docs.
Like doctrine.
No.
N-O. P.
No.
Okay. I don't know. Are you just talking about like the balance of things?
Are you talking about cleansing things? Because that's what baptism does. Baptism is the thing that is supposed to, like, okay, in Christian whatever, baptism is supposed to be the thing that brings you back to heaven, so it cleanses you of your quote-unquote sins so that you're able to be a child of God.
I don't know why that was happening. Sorry, guys. There's double audio.
Sorry. And what baptism is you, when you're usually very young in Christianity, you go into water or have water like poured on your head and it's supposed to cleanse you. So he's like, it cleanses you and makes you a part of the collective again. So he's like, that's what dark entities do, is they help cleanse the like heaviness out of you, because when you experience the negative things, so like if you experience fear, sadness, all of these other like horrible things, it usually causes us to feel alone, separated, inferior, misfit, that sort of thing. So he's like, dark entities come in, manipulate those sort of things to remove it so that you can feel more a part of everyone and everything. Does that make sense? That's how the balance works.
Can you ask if it's the Gnostic, Coptic, or Persian Bible that first identified them? Oh, sorry, I forgot that. Sorry, there's like 3 chats all over the place.
No, you're fine. This is just the closest one to me.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Falling Star, thank you so much for the super chat. And sometimes I just randomly get the name Lucifer pop in my head and say I want to sell my soul to him. What's the meaning behind this random thinking? Sorry, I'm trying to ask Astaroth. I'm not used to like asking, like talking to him, so it's like. So I'm trying to like, I don't know.
He looks like, you know how in Harry Potter, when Voldemort and Harry are like kind of morphing together? That's what he looks like to me. It says, I sometimes just randomly get the name Lucifer pop in my head and say, I want to sell my soul to him. What's the meaning behind this random thing?
Yeah, what does he tell you about it?
Well, is Lucifer actually doing that? Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Is there something else doing that? Like something separate from the falling star? What is the meaning behind this random thinking? Is this true? He says I need to flesh that out into actual words. I'm sorry.
So, welcome to members. Scooby Snack. Thank you so much.
What is the meaning behind this random thinking? I don't know. They make me feel like there's some sort of like, is this true? Like there's some sort of feeling like you needed to. Is it this? Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like weird past life things. It's not.
It didn't feel like past life to me.
Is this something to do with this? Because of this? Okay, they make me feel like you're in a like bad place mentally. So it's like you feel almost like something is missing. So your brain sort of filling in the blanks. Does that make sense?
I saw someone ask about selling your soul. Asking like if it's possible.
Did the cat ball go off?
I don't know. Did it go off?
Asking for a friend. What did you say? Sorry.
Like if it's possible to sell your soul. We can ask like the Ouija board, but at least my understanding of it currently is no, I just like the emote. God damn it, Vanessa, trolling.
Just want to say,
I don't think that you necessarily like sell your soul and they own it. I think you can give
an exchange of energy.
Yeah, an exchange of energy and give like some of your energy to them in exchange for them helping you with things. But I don't think you're like selling your soul. You're indebted to them. You're like gonna do everything. You can make a pact to not sell, kind of, but even still, it's not gonna be like.
I don't think it's selling your soul. I think it's selling like pieces of your memory almost. I don't know, like experiences. So like if you go through a life where you have a lot of like really awful things that happen to you And now you have all of this like heavy energy, but it's also like a lot of understanding, because going through these hard things helps us to understand ourselves better. So you're giving these things to the dark entities, and the dark entities then are able to better understand these aspects so that they can help the next generation of people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? That is what selling your soul is.
Yeah. But let's ask the Ouija board too. Can you actually sell your soul?
We've decided that this is a maybe, or like in between yes and no.
That's a like kind of is what Em and I is what how we perceive it and what was happening, is that accurate to any extent?
He says things cannot own souls because things are a part of us. So the thing that we say all the time is the separation is an illusion. If you are a part of a big collective, the dark entities are a part of you. How can you sell your soul to them if your soul and their soul are one and the same? It's kind of like if you had two heart cells trying to sell their soul to each other. They're the things that make up you. Makes sense? I don't know. Body is the best way for me to describe, like... Do we get that one super chat?
No, but I can... Thanks, Ariel, for the super chat. Does Asmodeus like his depiction in Hell of a Boss? I know we're not talking to Asmodeus, but Asmodeus, can we talk to you real quick? That's definitely Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Do you like your depiction in Hell of a Boss? I felt like a hesitant yes.
Aspects of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Some things are wrong. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
There's something beautiful about using a Ouija to communicate with the daemon while also crying over the pure amazingness of a puppy. Just saying.
Yeah, this is a weird stream, isn't it?
there's just a puppy dreaming over here. Or daemons. You know.
She's twitching. She's going somewhere.
Where are you going, little one?
She's going somewhere.
She's a very like vivid dreamer.
Yeah, like earlier today she was talking in her sleep.
Yeah. Just curious to know. I love that. And then CC asked for Astaroth, do you like your depiction in the video game Soul Calibur 3? Yeah, he said that it doesn't paint him in a good light. Like, I don't know, he just doesn't like it.
Are you able to see what she's dreaming?
Sometimes she'll talk, like, she'll, like, have very loud thoughts about things. She has very loud thoughts in general.
Well, you ready? Is this true? Grass. She just figured out what grass is, and the only thing I can smell is if you were this close to the grass, that's what it's like.
Which she is. Is the puppy's voice high-pitched? Yes.
Yeah, look at that thing. That thing is tiny. Of course it is. She's not barking. You know?
Yeah, she likes... She just found out yesterday that rolling around in the grass is fucking fantastic.
Which is probably why she's dreaming about it. Anyways.
Oh, I mean the puppy voice when she talks in head.
Can you unknowingly give them energy? Because I have blank spots in my memory that I can't for the life of me remember. Can you unknowingly give arc entities energy? Is that what is happening when you dissociate?
Yeah, yes. I was like, that's yes and no. I feel like there are times where it is, but there are also times where it isn't. in order to do that, though, do you have to give some sort of permission, even if it's in like the astral or subconscious or anything?
He says you have to be willing to let it go.
Yeah. It's pretty much what I was trying to ask, so thank you.
Yeah. Because that's what they're meant to do. Oh no, the stream is going way better than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Should we do a couple more questions for Astaroth and switch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We
Like,
can do a timer, maybe. I can't do it on my phone because my phone is over there.
Yeah. I know, we can... How much time do you want to spend with each one? Like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do like 3 more questions maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Move on.
Yeah. So, Night Stars. What happens to people who have just vanished without a trace? And does reality actually glitch like a video game sometimes? So, I'm gonna start with the latter one. Does reality actually glitch like a video game sometimes?
It's not glitching, right? Is it glitching? Are the things that we perceive as glitches supposed to happen? Because like people like Mandela effects and stuff like that.
Does it have to do with timelines? And then second part of this question, what happens to people who have just vanished without a trace?
P. S. Multiple words. First word. How many words first? How many words?
3.
First word. P. R. O.
Oh. Protect. Sorry, I heard it. Hi, Brother Jay.
Saw, dude. Word 2. B. BP.
You're protecting the balance of things. Is that like what it is?
What do you mean by disappear?
I don't know if it's like people who like, I don't know if it's people who like go missing or...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The way... Since we're doing weird shit today, my perception is like people that say that if you like tell a fairy your name, they'll like take you to the Fey realm and you'll disappear.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're talking about that shit or if we're talking about the people that go missing. Because that seems more logical to me. I don't know that people go missing because they get lost in the Fey realm.
Sorry, I didn't call... Honestly, Jay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I forgot that you told me you were gonna call me. He was gonna call me the other day and I just forgot.
For what?
He just said he was
when?
gonna tell me things. I don't know, the other day.
I fell asleep. Can people pick up pieces of other souls and stitch them on to your own?
Is Pyro supposed to go to sleep and watch later? There's your answer, Pyro. Should we switch?
Yeah.
Should I Then I'll shuffle them back in. It's fine. Do you want to shuffle this time?
What's up? Thank you for the super chat.
Dora, thank you so much. Also, Candy, thank you too. Sorry.
Oh, thanks, Candy. I still have the same view on demons still, though, so I freak out when people bring demons around me. I start running around with sage, incense, Palo Santo, white light protection. Multi-universe threats. Things that pose threats to entire timelines or universes. That one.
Zepar causes women to love men and brings them together in love and can make women barren. Equivalent of also the lovers in tarot. This card is.
The first thing this dude says is that he remembers me.
The fuck does that mean?
He remembers me from past lives. I don't know. He's kind of creepy.
What? Timer set.
Okay. You all have questions.
First off, who are we talking to?
So we're talking to Zephyr? Or Zepar? Zepar.
Yeah.
Where demons been with me? Were demons with me since I was born? My mother says something to me that I was basically a mute since 2 or 3 for a year. Were there demons with them when they were born?
I feel like there's demons with everyone when they're born. I feel like there's demons around everyone regardless. They're just gonna be like...
Yeah. So, archangels specifically are associated to us. So, there's, like I said, 9 ranks of angels, and they're all separated into 3 sections or 3 choirs. The first choir is the most associated to us. So, archangels like Michael, Raphael, but you also have dark archangels like Beelzebub. I don't know anymore. Asmodeus.
What he looks like to me. Sorry, someone asked.
These angels, whether they're light or dark, are going to help you with things, and they help with like specific human things. So we're talking to one that deals with like fertility in the opposite way.
That's kind of what he looks like to me.
Yeah, he's creepy. What? Rumpelstiltskin.
This is Rumpelstiltskin from specifically Once Upon a Time. Let me see if I can paste this in here so you can see. I might have to like hold on. Please hold. I can do things.
Yeah, no, that's the vibe I get from him too. He has like long hair. I feel like it's a little longer than that dude in the picture.
Yeah.
But he just has creepy vibes. He has a smooth tone voice and can talk his way through anything. But he's so gross.
This is what he looks like to me. Makes sense. Barren equals taking babies. Yeah. That's like the vibes and feels of him.
Yeah, he's very like gross. I don't like him.
So next demon.
So next demon. That's probably also why I pulled him. Because he's like, oh, I remember this one. And I'm like,
we'll get that off your guys' screen. Good night, Pyro.
But was there something that negative entity that affected this weird occurrence?
Even the way it moves feels like
Slimy.
And like it like slowly just like
yeah, it's literally like a
it's so it feels so weird.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I don't like he's talking to me about things. He's not an enjoyable human being or demon, I guess.
Sorry, I'm gonna this back.
He says I want to ask him questions. Might be a personal question. Is this true?
The way it moves is just like...
It's like having like a hair be pulled on the neck of your neck. That's like the feeling is so gross.
It's just like so slimy.
So you won't have an effect about it this time? Great. Just making sure that he's not gonna cause those things to me in this life.
A wet hair being pulled from your throat?
Yes!
Yes. That exactly. Or like a long hair being pulled from your eyeball. Like,
yeah, like
that. That is like...
He's really gross. He has like... I don't know. I've had it like a couple times. It's like the touch of death a little bit. It's kind of like when he touches things, it like turns to dust.
Yeah. Ugh.
He's not great. I don't enjoy talking to him.
Do you want to go talk to someone else?
Do you guys have questions for him first?
Someone asked, are you misunderstood? He's like, of course, darling. And I'm like, don't call me that. Be safe at your anti-war protest. We believe in you. Yeah, that was gross.
Many worlds
To be fair, I've never heard of a demon being described as a lovely field of flowers. A lot of them are like chill to talk to, like truly. Like we talk to Asmodeus a lot. We talked to Lucifer. We've talked to several, and like they're more normal to talk to.
Who is asking about the multiverse? Will you ask again? I'm sorry.
I can find it. It's
Night Stars. There was one before that, I thought. Something about multiversal threats. Yeah, what does that mean? Can you tell us about multiversal threats? Is that a thing first? Okay, what does that actually like entail?
So it makes me feel stress on my shoulder. Yes, Cece. Yes.
Time slipping. He's very auditory. Okay, so if you ever watched Loki, like the TV series, he time slips. So it's like timelines bumping into each other.
Which, sorry, I'm gonna link. No, that's the wrong channel. This is
mirrors.
I'm gonna link a video for you guys because we talk about here.
Yeah, we talk about the Loki series
and about like timelines and time slipping and stuff.
Yeah, so go watch that video and I'll explain a little bit more about what night stars, I don't remember, I'm sorry, is talking about, but you have really cool questions. That's why I was like, please ask them again. They're gone now. And then I don't know what the other one was.
I was asking if the many worlds interpretation is the correct theory about the multiverse.
The many worlds. Is that true? Yes. What's up, Amanda?
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Why does he affect the women the way he does? D. Oh. Try again. Say that again. D. Which one?
R?
Because I feel like he's saying dry. Is that true? R.
I heard doctor before.
Is it doctor? What about doctor? Why do you affect women like that?
Are you just... Okay, hold on, here's a question. Is the, like, depiction on the card of what you deal with, like, true? So I feel like he deals with more than just that.
Yes.
I want Dairy Queen.
Same.
Should actually get Dairy Queen this time.
Yeah. Should order it now because they're going to close at, what, 9? Yeah. Don't have to tell them twice.
I'm ordering DoorDash. Don't want.
Okay. Let me see if I can talk to him about it. So, the question is, why does he affect the women the way he does?
Do you want the same as last time?
Yeah. Cotton candy blizzard.
Great.
Could you give me a medium?
Oh, you want a medium?
Yeah. Season, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that you.
Of course. That hurt.
He says that it does a lot of... Sorry, he's really gross to talk to. It makes me want to cry. Cause he shows me a woman looking forward. I'm like 90% sure this is my past life. And he touches the woman's back. The woman is pregnant, and then you see like whatever happens to make that like not happen anymore, and he's like, what it does to that person's soul is it makes them look backwards at themselves in order to heal, understand through this horrible thing that has happened. It's kind of like when someone dies, it makes you realize life is short, sort of thing.
Do you want anything from Dairy Queen? Yes.
Is what I'm saying about whatever, what you do, true?
Somewhat. Sorry, like you said, he's very
Audio. Okay. I don't know, he's hard to talk to because my soul has known him for a while. So, I don't know. What does he tell you?
Sorry, what are we talking about again? I got distracted by...
Why he does that to women.
What did you say about it again? Sorry, you can just like briefly give me summary. I was like listening, but not listening.
I said that he does it to make people look backwards into their life.
Well, I feel like he also... Okay, hold on. Do you do this? I don't know, he talks a lot about, like, balance of things as well. So he's telling me that it helps give balance to, like, childbirth and things. I don't feel like he's... I don't know how to, like, explain it. Yeah. Because he's very, like... He's, like, also, like, telling me it in a very, like, claircognizant way. So it's very, like, hard to put it into words.
Yeah.
He's talking about, like, the balance of situations. Because, like, I don't know. Like, we talk a lot about, like, soul contracts and things. That, like, things that are, like, meant to happen or supposed to happen. So he says that he almost, like, helps ensure the balance of those things. Which probably sounds kind of, like, fucked up and, like, not okay. But I don't feel like he's doing it out of, like, malice. Like, he has this gross kind of slimy feeling, but I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. He just, like, creeps me the fuck out.
Well, we only have a minute and a half left talking to him, so we can do one more question. Do you come across slimy on purpose?
Why?
People's reactions.
Gross.
I know. I feel like the people's reactions to why he is like that are like. It's not that he necessarily gets off on it, but it's like it's purposeful for him.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I don't know. It just like he feels like what it would feel like to experience what he does. That's the best way I can describe it, and that's why it makes me like irrationally uncomfortable. But I'm done with that.
Like I'm done. Next. Bune. Makes one rich, smart, and well-spoken, gathers spirits at tombs, and changes the places of the dead.
Yeah, I feel like a person smacking their lips and saliva just spewing out. Rubbing yourself with pickle slices.
Oh, please read again. So he makes one rich, smart, and well-spoken, gathers spirits at tombs, and changes the places of the dead.
Okay,
Sorry.
am I putting my foot inside of this? You're not doing anything. I'm just autistic. Can Bune give me any advice? Butterflies flying around in my chest.
I don't know what the last
This
part
guy.
means, so hold on. I'm gonna look him up real quick and see if I
Okay.
can get more on him. Probably. Okay, no, she's not awake yet.
His energy sort of feels like a thunderclap. It's like a lot of tension or buildup that like explodes and spreads like outwardly. But it's almost like it takes one tiny thing and like explodes it into a lot of things. Is this true? Okay. Yes. Were you hesitant for a reason? Okay, then never mind. I won't say anything. Weird.
So, Bune is a demon listed in demonological grimoires such as the Lesser Key of Solomon, and blah 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 blah. All these texts describe him as a duke who's able to move the dead, make one rich, and answer a variety of questions. This person claims he rules 35 legions of spirits, while the other texts only give him 30 legions to command. Other texts further describe his appearance as a three-headed dragon, with one head being human, and give him the additional powers of making devils gather around graves and making one wise and charismatic. Practicing occultist Carol Poke Runyon suggests that the name ultimately derives from Buto, a title for Isis, as part of an overall claim that the Lesser Key of Solomon was by Solomon rooted in Mesopotamian mythology. I don't know what move the dead necessarily refers to, but
Move the dead?
yeah, it says that he can change places of the dead or move the dead.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. From what you perceive, do a lot of these demons actually look like their depictions?
It's like, for me, no.
Yeah, also for me, no. Are we talking to Bune or Bune? C.
Yes. Or B. DoorDash. It's been picked up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're talking to you. Okay, have to be weird about it because he was gonna spell his name or something.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a demon that talked through my dad through a Ouija board when he was younger? Was a demon talking to their dad? Was it a dark entity?
F. O.
Foreign? Foreign? Okay. He's a bit slow to talk to.
I was like, it feels like there's almost like a lag,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird.
Yeah.
Is this true? I don't know, when it talks about like moving the dead, because I was trying to ask him what that means. He makes me feel like he's almost like a psychopomp. So a psychopomp is someone who kind of like shepherds the dead to the other side. So I feel like he assists souls that pass over, like moving to other places. He's kind of like a transportation.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Mm.
Wasn't an entity that wasn't supposed to be there, going back to the other question. And that's what you mean by foreign. Got you.
Like everyone's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, because I was confused by that, and I was hoping that by looking it up, it would like say more things about it.
What's the correct pronunciation? Is it Bune or Bune?
I don't know.
Got you.
I didn't really like it. Literally, just like
Interesting. A lot of times it like has the like thing written out, like the phonetically.
Yeah, that's what I was like expecting, and then it. How to pronounce? Oh wait, I think. Did we bring the book down with this one?
I don't know.
Is the other one down here?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a book. So I think
The pronunciations are in there.
Yeah, I think this has some of the pronunciations.
You also should reset a timer.
I reset it for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Bune.
Bune.
Because it's like
Bune.
Bune.
Mm-hmm.
Bune.
Interesting. I didn't know that that was in there.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It has.
See.
This book has all of the pronunciations in the book.
What is this? Why don't they have the pronunciations for these? Is it just relisted?
No, I think that it's just because people are just know these more.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
Azazel, Baphomet, Beelzebub, Lucifer, Lucifuge, Rufabao, and Moloch.
Just wanted to make sure. All right. Questions.
He's heading to us.
Huh? Oh.
The driver is heading to us.
We're getting ice cream, you guys.
So excited, y'all. You have no idea.
Tell us how Em and Ray can get over their cold faster. I hold on to colds.
Well, let go of it.
I don't know how to.
Well, you should.
Try asking if death is depicted in Puss in Boots too is kind of accurate to how it actually is. Is that true? Is it accurate? Yes. I've never seen Puss in Boots. One. So.
Same.
Didn't know there was a Puss in Boots movie, honestly. Do you work with a lot of people to help usher the dead? Is it to find a lot of people?
Yeah.
Who and what type of demon likes to visit me the most? Is there a specific demon that goes and visits the falling star? Okay, first of all, is there a demon that likes to visit them? Does the demon have a name? I can already tell that this isn't the dude that we're talking to anymore.
It's too fast.
Who
are we talking to right now? It feels like Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Okay. Who visits the falling star? Do they have a... Can you tell us their name? B. Q?
Is that supposed to be an O?
Where did you find that?
Yeah.
There's so many of these. Dude, I don't know. Okay. Is there any other words or letters? Are they scrambled? Fantastic. Can you put the letters in order?
Are they allowed to actually know?
Yeah, I was like, this is interesting.
I don't feel like they're. I don't know. I can see the demon, but they don't look like or seem like a well-known. Like, it's not gonna be anyone that you would find in this deck or anything like that. It's like very much like a lesser demon.
Is there a reason he feels comforting to me? And this is the angel that our James thought, the daemon that our James thought was an angel. Is there a reason?
About Bune.
Oh, Bune?
Yeah, Bune.
You're talking about Bune? Why he feels comforting? Why does he feel comforting? And oh,
no idea.
Interesting.
Sorry.
I should ask scary questions. Do you cause doom onto people's families' lives?
Do you cause doom?
Do you cause doom? Is possession real? Okay. Can you possess me?
People are gonna think that you're like goading and asking for it.
I'm not. I'm just curious. I'm autistic. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I am autistic. My brain just wants to know the answer of can this thing possess me? Because he feels too far away to do so. Do you have to have some sort of like association to me? Oh, is this true?
Yes. Sorry, I got.
Sorry, he was telling me while I was saying it. Because he's talking about, is this true? Things can only possess you when they are similar in energy to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the frequencies have to match up correctly for you to do that. I don't know if that makes sense. So like the best way I can describe it again, we're a collective. Body is collective of cells. So a heart cell is going to have a hard time getting to like your liver cells. So it's hard for these things to interact. But if you had other heart cells, these things can interact with each other and take over each other. So he's like, that's how it works. You can only have the cells, the like souls around you impact you in that way, which is why it's so rare.
Well, is this true? I asked if when we sit in each other's energy, if that's a form of possession.
Yeah. It's just not high enough to like
Yeah, I'm not gonna like
you're manipulating me things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are your intentions with humans to help guide them or scare them? Are they your intentions to help guide them?
I was gonna say you could do one or two.
Okay, one or two. Guide them. Then who can it possess? Things that are similar to it. I don't know what that means. Tism. Is the timeline like a written narrative? Is it like a written narrative? He says that's too simplified. This is also not the Bune.
Can a person be possessed in a way that is positive instead of the typical scary way we know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have people been possessed in a negative way?
So this is Asmodeus again.
Yeah. Why is that?
Was it Asmodeus or?
No.
Right.
Why do people get possessed in a negative way? Like, what is the intention of that? A. R. Are there other words? S.
It's an art and a science.
So there's a rhyme and a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's not one thing
Also,
could spill.
Our timer is up.
Okay.
And our Derek is up at the door.
Okay, so you want to go get it and I'll shuffle over the next one?
Yeah.
Can a person be possessed in a way that is positive instead of a typical scary way? Because we know it. We got that one. I'm gonna move over here for a second. How would you know that person is possessed in a positive way? Dude, I don't know. I've never seen someone possessed before, but everyone seems... What? Riker said that was a lie. I don't know, that makes me want to question things. Anyways, let me pull a card. How far have you gotten in My Hero Academia? I don't know what season we're on, But we're at the part, if you're watching the spoiler alert.
Season 4.
Sorry, season 4. Riker came back. I was like, I can tell you what's happening, but it might be a spoiler for y'all.
We're like mid, I don't know, we're kind of somewhat like far in season 4. Also, that wasn't me that said yes, you have.
I know, that's not, I have questions about it now, because I was like, cool. I'm gonna ask this next demon about it while I eat ice cream.
This is
Hypus, potentially. And he is... Is that our tablet?
It's fine.
Okay.
I need more space over here, okay?
Tell us of the past and future. Can make one intelligent and bold.
My favorite thing about this Dairy Queen, they gave us a bag,
With inside a
and
bag.
then they gave us another bag.
Another one.
This is great.
Oh, the puppy
Dairy Queen
roll. Oh.
and Damon's.
Dairy Queen and Damon's.
That one's yours, I think.
Great.
Okay,
It's the best time to get Dairy Queen is in the summertime because they have cotton candy. They also put this in a second cup.
You can have those.
Oh, well, that's actually a good idea. I'll use this napkin. I have questions about seeing someone possessed, though. So, because I didn't know that I
Me
saw
neither.
someone possessed. But, what blizzard have you gotten?
I got the brownie batter.
I got cotton candy. Sorry, M, for your final in college, where were you actually drawing daemons? I wish, honestly. People would actually probably think it's fitting. I like Ippus for the same reason. Gives me back of the neck high energy. He's hard for me to talk to. He seems very far away from me.
He sounds like a hollow echo, like wind tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we talking to... I don't know how to say your name. Ipus?
You have the book. Probably looks like Ipos.
Let me know if you see it. Because obviously they're not in alphabetical order. Oh.
I
Ipos.
pos.
I thought
it'd be Ipos.
Ipos.
P-O-H. Oh.
Oh.
Ipos.
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 Okay. Is this you? Is there a mint Oreo one? Yes, there is. You can get mint in your Oreo blizzards. I know that was a very important question. So wait, the answer to trances in possession, was that a yes? What is your question?
I think the question was if is like going into a trance possession. What I heard was
so.
No, but you can do it. You can use it in a more channeling way versus straight possession. He said you're still in control of like your body and like yourself when you're in a trance. You're just in a different form of your consciousness.
I felt like he was gonna feel fast. Well, you need someone that's faster. Okay. So, have I seen someone possessed? Was it Riker? No. Who was
Is this
it?
true?
Can you tell me?
Probably not on stream.
Okay.
Second. Sure.
Yeah, thanks. Because then I have more questions if I can know what it is. Because then I can have more, like, intellectual questions. When?
Is this true?
Oh. Oh,
Is it
shit.
more than once?
Dude, that makes so much sense. By this person? I know we're being cryptic, but it helps me get context so I can ask other questions. But what they're telling me based on this experience is it happens. Wait, oh my god, is this true? So okay, is this true? Okay, wait, I have to put it in a yes or no question. Okay, my question I'm trying to get is this like not as rare as we think it is? I think like the full thing where you're like not actually there might be rare, but like,
Is this an M&M?
yes,
Why is it blue?
M&Ms are blue. I would be more concerned why there's M&M in your brownie blizzard.
Maybe that too.
Okay. Is it possession rare? Okay, so it is. Is possession in a like lower standpoint also rare? Okay, cool. Because the experience that I'm seeing or that we're talking about is like, it was such a weird passive change that it like, it's almost like you didn't recognize the person.
Mm-hmm.
But as fast as it was happening, was as fast as it was gone. And it was like, is this true? Sorry, I know you have so many things in your hands. Is this true?
I don't even see where I put my fingers. She said.
Anyways.
I'm just gonna go over you.
I'm gonna remember my question now.
No, you're not.
It's gone.
Like I said.
Do you have questions?
Sorry, I'm just... This tastes fucking phenomenal, y'all. I've wanted Dairy Queen for the past, like, 3 days, and it keeps being too late to order it.
Okay, are possessions also possible by low, low vibrational entities? Yes. That was a question for Mariah. Is there different forms of possession? Yes. So I'm trying to elaborate on that.
I'm just... Sorry, I'm, like, getting information, but I'm too, like, involved in this Dairy Queen right now to, like...
I need you to not forget because I need to know everything about it because I did not... Why did you know that when you were walking up the stairs?
I don't know. I also know exactly...
Did your package show up? I know this is an unrelated question. We have a P.O. box, a virtual address. If you guys are interested in doing that, you have to become a member or a Patreon member. But we have gotten notifications of things, but we have to like ship it to our house. So we're planning on checking things on Saturday because people keep saying that they're sending us things. So we don't want to ship everything and pay to have it shipped to our house. So,
Jay, I'll buy you Dairy Queen next time you come over. You can come see our puppy.
Yeah, you should come over and we should do weird mind-walky things because Riker told me that you saw, what, heaven and hell?
Olympus
Without me?
Olympus in the underworld.
Without me?
This was before we were even, like, friends, I think.
Without me? So, different kinds of possession. There's full custody, visitation, and weekends and summers only.
I'm gonna put this in the freezer for a second.
Okay.
I won't be able to eat all of this right this second.
Oh yeah, we do have a freezer down here.
Yeah, I was like, I have to go all the way upstairs.
Okay. The grounded medium. Do you have to match their low vibration to be possessed negatively? Yes. Okay, you said you had questions.
Is this true?
Kinda didn't say anything.
I don't know. They told me that like the negative, like the stereotypical possession that people think about is when like you get possessed by something that's more drastically opposite of you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can that happen? Can that happen?
I feel like that's why it goes bad.
Oh my god, wait.
So like the Conjuring house, that whole possession thing.
Oh my god.
That's why that happened.
Oh my
it was
god.
That different. They were too far apart. When you're closer, it's gonna affect you less because you're similar energy. So it's not gonna interact as volatile.
We're watching My Hero Academia, like I just told Vanessa, and there's an episode, and if you don't know what this is, it's an anime where they talk about it's like you're born with a quote-unquote quirk or superpower, and there's an episode where they talk about your quirk or superpower not being compatible with your body. So the possession that everyone talks about is when something possesses you that isn't compatible with your body, so it fucks you up a lot. Yeah,
that's why like other like forms of possession aren't going to be as negative or as like obvious because they're closer to you in energy level. So it's going to be more subtle differences when you have like something like if you're here and you have something that's all the way down here, it's going to cause you to do this. But if you're here and it's here, it's just going to be more minor movement back and forth. If that's how they were explaining it to me.
Dude, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, are you guys liking this?
I'm entertained. Let us know if you guys like this stuff, because we were asking a lot of questions, but I was like, maybe you guys need a topic, because we should talk about possession if we're talking to demons.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Cool.
First off, someone asked me a question. Hold on. And spirit guides possess you. And spirit guides possess you.
I feel like they do, but it's in a different way. Is this true? I feel like if a spirit guide is doing it, because spirit guides are like more a part of you, so they're more like attached, like I don't know.
They're aspects of you.
Yeah, they're aspects of you. So if they like possess you in this way, they're gonna like, I don't know, they make me feel like it's the like spur of the moment of like, have you ever been like really like sad, depressed, not okay, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna clean my room. All of a sudden, like I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start cleaning and get out of the depression nest. That's like an example of it.
The best way that they're telling me is Zeroth is very much opposite of me. So I'm shy and very like I'm not gonna go up to a stranger to do things. When I do that, that's Zeroth.
Yeah, so it's more like it's less like I feel like that would be like the least noticeable, and because it's still an aspect of you, so it's not like it's different than like an entity or something that is outside of you coming in to possess you, because that's like a different energy.
This is wild.
Like a spirit guide can naturally just influence you and do that, but it's like very like very very minimal.
Yeah. So you had a question. Why are possessions a thing? Are possessions a thing because of collective? Why are possessions a thing?
Why? You. Yes. You so? I don't know what's trying to say.
Are possessions a thing because of this question I have in my head associated to collective? Okay, I don't know why it took me so long to answer. I'm so sorry. Well, they make me feel like the reason why possession is a thing is because, again, the best way to explain collectives is with the body. One heart cell doesn't make the heart beat. All of the heart cells do that. So they have to be in sync with each other in order to make the heart a heart. So the things that are around you is very common for that to go on, for the heart to continue beating. But there are times in which you get like cancerous tumors and things like that. That's where like the cell is not genetically right. There's something wrong with the like the quirk not being compatible with the body sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Is this true?
What?
I can't say that. Sorry.
Okay.
That was a question for me.
I'll remember it so you can tell me later.
I will. Trust me. Do you feel how cold my hand is?
Yeah, you were eating ice cream.
I have a
Please
sweaty-
possess me, spirit guides, so I can clean. Do we have a choice in whether or not we get possessed negatively? No. That's creepy. Just saying. I was at a concert and I was having an anxiety attack and I asked my spirit guide to help me and I felt like they had possessed me to help calm me, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
I've had the same thing happen. Literally was having a panic attack and I was like, I can't breathe, like I'm gonna pass out. And then it's gone.
Is this true?
Confidence.
Sorry. Again, I'm asking questions for myself. I need to write this one down so I remember it.
Write both of them down. Let's see. REM pod is going off.
Just
Randomly. Are you stuck?
and literally, I just have like my notes. Like I just opened the notes app on my phone.
I always said it.
Yeah, I was like, that was just like a very weird like surge of energy into it. Weird. Like
Sometimes I get stuck. But sometimes I get a new one. Not as bad. But sometimes if there's too much energy, you get stuck.
We're gonna have to do a session after stream.
Okay, great.
I have
more
a lot
questions.
more questions. about this game.
Did you set a timer for this one?
No, I did not, but it's
Great.
been time. So.
Okay, let's do another one.
Thank you. I post. Everyone say thank you, I post. You.
Seer?
Seer?
Well, will you read what it says?
Yeah.
While I look for the pronunciation.
So, travels the world over in an instant and brings anything anywhere. Gives the truth about thefts and hidden treasures. Willing to do anything one commands. I want to look him up.
Sorry, I'm looking for his name on here so we know how to pronounce it. Seer. Oh, it's Seer.
Seer?
Mm-hmm. Seer. There are some cool questions. Hold on. Do you know when it happens? God, there's this is great.
Bottom energy.
Okay, I have some questions from you guys. First off, do you know when it happens when you get possessed? I feel like that's a yes and no. Do you feel it when it's in a negative way? Like when it doesn't match your soul?
Is it as obvious though?
Yeah, I thought so. Are you awake?
I don't know, they make me feel like if you're like in tune with your own shit, you would know. But if you're like, I don't know, because they make me feel like when you're, okay, you know how when we like sit in each other's energy, how like because we're so similar, it feels like we're almost like high, or like that sense of like euphoria. I feel like that's when you would know more. Also, puppy is awake.
Sorry, I gotta pee the puppy.
Yeah, Em's gonna pee the puppy, so demon shit. Look at her. She's so perfect.
She's probably awake and she has to pee.
Ready? Want to say hi to them?
Slightly moist because her bed was wet.
Ouija puppy, will you use a planchette? Just whoosh. I know. Oh my goodness, you are kind of damp. Hi.
She was sleeping in a wet bed because I
Hi.
washed her bed.
Hi, Yui.
And it was still a little wet.
Hi, baby.
You need to go potty?
You need to go potty?
You need to go potty, little one?
Yeah, she has to go potty. Because she just woke up. She's been asleep for a while. This is honestly around the time we thought that we were gonna have to, like, take her out, so. But yeah, they were explaining it to me as, like, when you are, like... Because, like, so Em and I do this thing, and I think we talked about it in some content, where we can, like, sit in each other's energy. So, like, if I'm feeling, like, sick or, like, not feeling well, she can, like, pull it out of me. And it's different from doing, like, Reiki or something. It's like we combine our energies and sit in them. And they're saying that that is, like, a form of, like, possession. So when that happens to us, it feels, like, very, like... I don't know how to explain it. It just feels very, like... It's very noticeable. You can, like, feel the shift in difference. But they were saying that if it's, like, a negative thing, that's usually happening when something is, like, clashing with you. and it's going to be like, it's not as obvious because it's going to like pull out and push out like different emotions from you. That's why I feel like that's why it's often when people like, I don't know, like the typical depictions of like possession is like people start getting like angry and mean and like start doing like weird shit. That is like what, when you're having like the opposite affect you, because it's so opposite, it doesn't like mesh, so it brings out like the worst aspects of you. Does that make sense? I don't know. Claircognizance is a bitch. Also, I'm gonna do some shameless plugs while we're in here, and I'm taking out Puppy. If you guys didn't know, we have other channels. So if you're interested in hearing more content and talks like this, go check out Smoke and Mirrors, which is mine and M's vlog channel. We have a podcast where we talk about different things. We have collabs. We recently read Mackie for Mackie and Amanda, if some of you are here from that. I'm starting a D&D channel called Dungeons and Demons, which is fitting if you want to go check that out. I don't have content yet, but you can subscribe and get ready for those things. Let me see. I'm trying to think. We offer private readings and stuff via email if you're interested in that. So go check all of those out. You can go there and click on the readings tab. We offer DD identification readings, soul type readings, all sorts of different stuff. Aren't these two breaking a lot of rules, like keeping your fingers on planchette and saying goodbye to the spirit? That is very different. Like, those are, you know, rules aren't for suckers. That's not, no, we're not saying that. Those are a lot of things that can be protections for you if you feel like you need them. Em and I don't necessarily do that because we know that we are protected and everything is fine. So us taking it off doesn't cause any like extra bad things, anything like that. It is just
sorry. Trying not to
die. She's dying.
We talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but all of the like ritualistic things with Ouija boards, you can do them if it makes you feel more comfortable. Like if it helps you disconnect or whatever, but for us, we don't need to do that. We don't feel like we need to do that. We can disconnect from the board and it's fine. But yeah. Sorry, I'm back now.
She is so fluffy.
She's playing with her tail. I feel like she got bigger from yesterday. Sorry if she has accidents. We've had her for 4 days now.
Yeah. She's still potty training.
But we, she keeps eating wood chips off the ground. Or made like chinchilla bedding. I don't know. So we're talking to Seer. I don't know what she's doing.
I don't. Maybe she's playing with the demons.
When you're doing spirit communication, we want the spirits to blend with us. Is that mixing of energy a form of possession? Is that because you are not manipulating a person? She's got a lot to say.
Oh. I'm gonna bring her over here for a second. Excuse me, Miss UA.
Hold on. I'm trying to find more questions. Okay, and we got a question from R. James. Pee the puppy. I cannot. Everybody loves the puppy.
How could you not love the puppy? Look at this thing. She's biting me.
Oh, I feel like the best way to explain it is a blood transfusion. If you use blood not compatible with your body, then your body rejects it. But everything is fine when you use blood that works for you. Yes, thank you. Exactly. That makes sense.
Ow! She just bit my neck. Are you a little vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Little vampire puppy?
She's a shark.
You have things to say?
But yeah, R. James, can we stop a lower level possession?
She's like, let me out of here.
Can we stop it?
Oh.
Yes.
Do you need to play? You need attention. Do you need so much attention? What is mom doing? Are you buying my shirt? Do you want to tell everyone that you went to Home Depot today? Took an outing to Home Depot and everyone loved you? Someone asked if we were holding a cat?
Hold on, I'm looking for questions.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot.
A lot happened while I was gone.
Hey.
Is it dangerous to do paranormal investigations alone?
I feel like it very much depends on, like, your mindset about it.
Let me to hold it.
I was gonna put her back over there.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like if you're, like, convinced that you're gonna, like, something bad's gonna happen if you're alone, then it can. But we've been at places where, like, we've been in the building alone and, like, it's not scary. I don't know. She wants to eat your hair too.
Mm-hmm. She just likes to nurse my fingers because she's a baby.
Your little eye boogies. She's like, don't touch me.
Don't touch me. I'm nursing on my finger. Are you on an entirely different plane of existence from average human spirits, or do you reside anywhere at any time?
Here, let's...
So, are you on an entirely different plane of existence from average spirits? I'm not sure what this is in relation to. Ow.
Here, I'll put her back over there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go play. You're also gonna learn how to play by yourself.
That's not gonna be a thing. I'm gonna scream. No one's ever died from paranormal investigations that we know of. I don't know, because the reason why I say that is because I've watched a lot of, like, paranormal investigations on YouTube, and people do some dumb things. And when I say dumb things, I mean, like, goading, like, Robert the Doll with a Ouija board, saying, like, possess me, cause me to go into a car accident, why are you horrible? I don't know what they say. But, like, people do some dumb shit, and they come out fine, so that's why we say that. We should write that down as a merch idea.
Mm-hmm.
No one's ever died from ghost investigations. Do you think my piece of paper is over here somewhere?
Yeah, no one's ever died from ghost hunting.
Drama.
Every episode of Ghost Adventures, yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. How much longer do you want to go for?
Maybe a half hour.
Okay, great. That's what I was gonna suggest.
Okay.
Hold on, who do that saying? Yeah.
Famous last word.
No one's ever died from ghost hunting.
Okay, do you guys have questions for Seer? First off, is this Seer? Because I know we didn't actually do that.
She
really likes that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Why do you have a feminine feeling to you?
It does feel very feminine.
He's holding someone's head. That's all I need to know. I have a question for Seer. Would he like to help me along my transformative path? He says no. Someone else will do that, probably. Can you work with Seer? Can someone work with you?
I felt like someone else.
Interesting. Why?
I don't know. It just felt like, because like, I don't know, before it felt like a very like gentle pull, but then that one felt like it like jerked at first and then like felt very different.
Was that still you? No. Interesting. What should we... What?
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Say, what is the purpose of involuntarily possessing humans?
Balance.
Yeah, that's what I ought to.
Checks and balance. Is that true? Yeah. They make me feel like...
I don't know what she's doing back
UA. Well, their toys back there now. What?
She knows her name, though.
Yeah, it's taken 3 days. They told me that it's kind of like the checks and balances in the U.S. government. The president can't take over everything. There's checks and balances under him or her. So
Sorry, I'm just looking at her. She's awake, so I'm like, wow, look at her. Is this true? Sorry, personal question.
Oh, got you. I watched an investigation done by Jade and Mandy. Normally, Jade's dead grandpa comes along when they go to haunted places, but this time the grandpa said bye in the spirit box and Jade got possessed. Did Jade get possessed? I also don't know who these people are.
Same. Never heard of Jade and Mandy.
Interesting. Did their grandpa actually say bye? Or was that someone else? Did they actually say bye? She's having a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like someone's playing with her?
Yes. There's a woman.
Is it Rosaline? Rosaline, are you playing with Yue? I saw her earlier today. Rosaline, did I see you earlier today? Cool, awesome. I saw a blonde woman in
Are
her house.
you Sarah?
Interesting. Wait. Did you come forward?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I haven't... Okay, we got a new spirit guide apparently fucking yesterday. And apparently she's some sort of seraph or angel. And I've never seen her before today. I saw like a blonde woman for a second standing in our kitchen and I was like, she was so physical looking that I like had to look back and be like, is there someone in our house? Don't bite the bed.
Excuse you. UA.
Don't bite the bed.
No biting the bed.
No
don't
bite the
talk
bed.
back to me.
Okay, can demons help us get through depression? Yes.
Yeah, she literally learned her name so fast.
Yeah, it's been 4 days. She knows come. She knows to go outside, and then when she's done going outside, she comes back inside.
Already.
It's been 4 days.
She's a very good puppy. She learns very quickly.
Would recommend a corgi.
Excuse you, stream can't see you. Thank you.
She's having a really fun time. Someone's like playing with her. It's hilarious. How do you stop a negative possession?
You don't?
Do you have to stop it before it starts?
Yeah, I feel like you have to, like, I don't know, they make me feel like possession happens when you're going to, what's the word? Sorry. Trying to, like, collect my thoughts about it. It's the, like, stereotypical, like, if you leave yourself open, or if you're, like, expecting or, like, fearful that it's going to happen. So you have to change that mindset and believe that it's not going to happen. And I don't know, is that the way to stop a possession from happening? Because to me, it feels like it's all just, like, matter of, like, perspective and intention.
Middle.
Yeah.
So I feel like you still have to be aware that it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Because, like, if it's something that's compatible with your body, it's very hard to, like, know it's happening. But if you have, like, the intentions of it not happening, it's hard to manipulate. Your energy would be stronger than the thing trying to, quote unquote, manipulate you. So it's kind of like, they want me to say, like, the best way I can describe it, if you aren't an animal person, I'm sorry. When you bond animals together, they, like, have, quote unquote, a turf war to see who the alpha is. So with, like, horses and stuff, if you put horses together, they may fight and, like, try to figure out who's gonna be the leader. That's how they're telling me possession would work. Whose energy is stronger is going to come out on top.
Can any kind of entity possess a human?
No.
I don't know, there's things like elemental entities. Those aren't gonna, like, possess you.
And there's also just lower things. Again, with the, like, energy war, it's about frequency.
Do you see all the, like, people sitting on those couches?
Yeah.
There's, like, a person in each seat, like, over there, and there's two on the other couch.
Are you people? Are you daemons? Cool. Are you the daemons we talk to? No, some of them. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, we're settling down.
I think that's where the bubble comes in, where a dark entity creates the bubble around you to prevent your spirit guides from getting to you.
Our bubble?
Yeah, are you talking about, like, our bubble? Because I know we've talked about our bubble, but I think there's
I don't think we've explained it right.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what the bubble is that we get put in.
Yeah.
Because it's not a 24/7 thing that, like, in answer to Rainy,
What?
why won't your guide step in to stop a possession before it gets worse?
What?
So Rainy said, why won't our guide step in to stop a possession before it gets worse?
Okay.
And Candy was saying, I think that's where the bubble comes in.
Oh, got you.
Where a dark entity creates the bubble around you to prevent your spirit guides from getting to you.
So I don't know what we're talking about really right now, but the bubble that we're talking about, because a lot of people keep coming up to us and are like, isn't it bad that he's forcing you to do things? Doesn't that sound like a very like bad entity sort of thing? He's not forcing us to do anything. He's just leading us to the place where the good stuff is going to be. So he's like, don't waste your time here. Nothing good will happen. And I'll make sure nothing good happens so that you know right away that this is the wrong place for you to be. So then go to the next place and then you'll get activity. So he's not like forcing us to go somewhere. He's very much just guiding us on what to do at investigations to get the best outcome, because our content is like very important for like our lives. It's also very important to other people that we're making content for. So it's like he's not doing bad things, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure if he was doing bad things he would be sucking the energy out of us so that we couldn't do anything, making us sick, or like throwing things across the room. That would be like negative bad, like if he was like not our spirit guide type thing. But he's just like, this isn't the place that you should be doing your video. You should go to the scary dungeon and stop like beating around the bush, and then you'll get some more activity, because he'll put a bubble around us. And then, like, in our video we just posted, we went down to the dungeon and we crossed a soul over. Yeah.
Also, she pulled the blanket off the top of her.
I saw. She's very happy about it. It's entertaining her.
She's like, ha 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 ha.
So, the bubble in association to, like, trying to protect your energy, is that a thing? Can your spirit guides protect from possession? I feel like that's way more complex than actually. No.
I feel like it's hard for your spirit guide too, because they're an aspect of you. So if you're, I don't know, is this true? Because I feel like if like you're getting possessed, like in essence, it's almost like your spirit guide is also being possessed. Like it's not like you're like a like complete like thing like that, but it's like if you're being possessed, they're like, and a spirit guide is an aspect of you.
She was trying to eat with her little keepers.
She's like rude.
And now look at her. Anyways.
She's like, I was eating that.
You actually were failing at eating it.
I was playing eating it.
Eating it.
Playing with my food.
Can spirit guides get attacked? Yeah.
I feel like it's again, like, because they're an aspect of you. Do the guides help to at least preserve you during a possession? Does that make sense? I think I get what you mean.
Is that true? To an extent. I think it depends.
Yeah.
Depends on the guide, depends on the guide's energy, depends on you. Because, like, each guide has a very different thing.
Yeah, because, like, we have spirit guides that are, like, angels, seraphs. They have a lot of, like...
Hey,
they have
you wait.
a very, like, a lot of energy. So it's very easy it'd be easy for them to, but like my spirit guide, like Milo for instance, who is just kind of a spirit guide, they don't have the energy. Also an angel, it's gonna be very different. It's gonna be very hard for him to stop that. But like Sukuna, who is like a seraph, and
Sarah, who's also a seraph,
like they could influence that.
Yeah, they help protect us too when we go to like ghost hunts and stuff like that because they have so much energy. And it's similar to like I feel like if you guys know Patrick from the Haunted Side, I feel like he has a spirit guide that's like that. A like woman in white that's with him.
Did she poop when you took her out? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
Unless she wants to do it again, I don't know. Because last time we had a stream, she peed like 6 times in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
She also just had the zoomies.
yeah, but why couldn't she get all her pee out once? It was 10 minutes. Anyway,
Because she's baby.
because she baby. Can angels protect you from it? Depends on the angel, right?
I also feel like it depends. I don't know. Is this true? Is this true?
Yes.
I feel like it depends on who's possessing you and why you're getting possessed.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Sorry, brother Jay. Other Jay came in too.
Yeah. So I talk about possession while we talk to demons.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do one more guide or one more demon?
Yeah.
Princess Pie.
UA.
Were you so frustrated? We got 15 more minutes and then we can go hang out.
And I will play with you.
And then I'm gonna eat ice cream while you bite me.
Mm-hmm. Asago.
Which is the tower card.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What?
Yeah. You read that.
So, this is Vasago. And he is the promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehood. Gives generous responses. So maybe he'll give us some good answers and responses. Asiago. Oh wow. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing his name right.
Did you guys like this kind of stream? So we can do this more often as well. We can talk to angels. We have an angel tarot deck too.
Vasogo. Vasogo.
Vasogo.
Vasogo.
Vasogo.
Vasogo.
Dude, the day she figures out how to get out of here is gonna be a bad one. Do entities get to choose who to possess? Or is it assigned to them? Let's talk about, is this Vasago? Vasogo. Feels like bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Cement heavy.
Can my cat possess me?
Do entities get to choose who they possess? Can it also be assigned to them? Yes. Yes, please, more of this.
I don't know. They make me feel like not every possession is like for no reason. They make me feel like some of them are purposeful.
It helps to ignite certain things in people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're not supposed to be in a relationship with a certain person and they trigger the, like, loss of the relationship, that could be potentially a possession. And it's probably because whoever the person is putting you down or vice versa. So there is a disharmony or an imbalance between you two. So the possession is rebalancing a relationship. Does that make sense? That's what they tell me about it.
UA. She's like, what?
What? Can Zal's cat possess Zal?
UA.
Hey, I will take that bed out of there so fast. No. You can't make the bed. You like the bed. You like the bed.
We're trying to make sure that she doesn't like destroy soft things or beds. We want to teach her to not do that.
Yeah.
So that's why we're not letting her.
I don't need her to be one of those dogs that like pulls the stuffing out of her bed every day.
She's so angry. Like rude.
You have toys, play with them. You don't like these toys. Can a cat possess you? Can other things possess a cat?
Listen, my cat back home in California, Shitty Kitty, yes, her name is Shitty Kitty. There have been so many times where like I'll look and she's standing in the hall and she's looking at me, but I can like tell that there is something that it's not her looking back at me. Like there's something else looking through her, and I'm always like, why are you doing that?
Who is this? Why are you looking in on me?
Yeah, I'm like,
gotta put a ward on your cat so people don't look in through your cat.
Yeah, like there are times where I'm like, oh, that's my cat, like that's Shitty Kitty, and then there's other times where she's just like staring into your soul and like, and I'm like, you're not my cat. There's something else, and then like you can literally watch it like go away, and then she's back to herself, and I'm like, weird.
Yeah. Okay. Am I going to get possessed? There's one answer to this. That is the wrong answer. The only answer was yes.
Has M already been possessed?
I know the answer to that. Is it more than just the time that I told you that I was having a panic attack? Is it more than those 2 times? Is it normal for a person to be possessed that many times? Fuck you.
Is it negative possession?
No.
I just need to ask it to make sure that people like.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
So we don't fearmonger or whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that people don't like
take this the wrong
clip
way.
it out of context. They still can't, but I'm trying to make sure people don't like.
At least it's written.
Yeah.
We're saying it.
Miss Yue. Miss Yue. You want to plant it? It's been blessed.
Are there people that ghosts are scared of and actively avoid? Yes.
Sorry, what was the question?
Are there people that ghosts are scared of and actively avoid? Is that true? Yes. Mom picks up. She smells like poop. I forgot about the name Shitty Kitty. You guys have any last questions? I look like I bite. That's what this one's like. This one looks like she bites.
Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna flip her over.
Okay, fine, you can flip her over.
Okay. Doesn't it look like it bites?
Listen, we're gonna.
Look at the little. Look at the teeth.
We're gonna.
Look at
This
the
ear's gonna be down,
teeth.
and this ear's. Miss Yue, hold still, please. This ear's gonna be down, and that one's gonna be up.
Oh,
She's like,
stop it.
oh, they want to know if I've been possessed.
Yeah.
Have I been possessed?
I know the answer to that too.
Same.
Multiple times. And it's not normal. Raya has a question. Can demons cause those glitches in people's behavior to ultimately separate and end the relationship?
It felt like very much a yes, but also I feel like it also would be manipulating those existing feelings.
Mm. I've got things to do. I'm a little puppy. Look at this little puppy.
Sorry, this is what we do. We're just like, wow.
She's biting my fingers.
You're a little puppy.
Ow! It's too hard.
I thought this was my mouse for a second, and I was like, ready to like.
Yin yang pup. Yeah, she's got a split face.
Yeah.
Her name's Yue. Which also kind of makes sense that I think about it, because in Avatar The Last Airbender, Yue, Princess Yue is named after the koi fish, and the koi fish represent yin and yang. She's attached to my jacket. So, did you guys enjoy this? I know I already asked that, and people were like, fuck yes!
We're gonna ask again.
But we're gonna ask again, because we're about to end the stream. Would you guys want to do this with our angel deck as well?
Oh.
Did you learn things about possession? Because I sure as hell did, and we're going to apparently go and do this upstairs while we eat our Dairy Queen, play with our puppy, and conjure demons.
You do smell like poop.
Mariah's question is good. The one we just answered, right?
What?
Oh god, I hate this. It was terrible.
What?
Yeah, people like it. People like it. Oh.
Just because my shirt says Trump on it doesn't mean it's Trump.
Oh.
Baby.
Oh.
You such a baby.
So, today is Thursday. Saturday, we have a video coming out. Riker's editing it. It's a vlog for the old Blackfoot come to jail. And then Monday I should have another video come out on Smoke and Mirrors. So if you haven't followed Haunted Smoke and Mirrors, what the heckers are you doing? Go do it right now.
Which also, speaking of Haunted Smoke and Mirrors, tomorrow we actually have a mediumship circle for Smoke and Mirrors.
If you don't know what that is and you think you're not a medium or qualified, everyone has psychic abilities. Everyone has the ability to use mediumship or call themselves a medium. So if you guys are interested in figuring out how to do that and like practicing and reading and learning about your gifts, if you join our Patreon, I don't know that I have a link for that, but we do have a link to Haunted Smoke and Mirrors. Go to that. Lightbot will give that to you, and you can join Patreon. Or you can also go to our Instagram, and Instagram will tell you all of the updates. So, we're doing a mediumship circle tomorrow, and we're going to be focusing on clairsentience, which is psychic feeling. Which also reminds me I have to write the thing for that. So, yeah. If you guys liked this kind of content, make sure you like the stream. But we'll see you guys later. We're planning on doing another live stream next Thursday. We might do extra ones. We'll see how it goes.
Do you have anything to say?
This is our puppy, Yue.
You want to say anything to Mike?
Beep bop. She's biting it.
Yes.
Y'all, yeah, if you're a new member,
join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Thanks, Nibbler Girl.
Thank you, Nibbler Girl, for the super chat.
We really appreciate every donation. All of you guys for being here, watching the streams, all of your support. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.